This new Lilligant from Journey Together has a really cool ability. It makes your grass and fire Pokemon do 20 more damage, and you can actually have multiple of these in play to boost the damage even more. There's a lot of possibilities for how you can build a Lilligant deck, but I wanted to try it out today with cards like Budew and Maractus to show off how annoying these cards can be when they do even more damage. So let's go show off my new Lilligant deck for today's episode of Bad Deck Friday. This deck is basically just Wish Frostlass. Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Journey Together deck video. In today's episode of Bad Deck Friday, I'm showing off the brand new Lilligant today, which I think has a lot of potential. And I've actually paired it with what I call its annoying little buddies, having the Budew and the Maractus in the deck. Now, Lilligant's ability, Sunny Day, is really nice. Like I said, it makes your grass and fire Pokemon do 20 more damage to your opponent's active. You could have 4 of these Lilligants in play and literally do 80 more damage with those Pokemon, which is really impressive. Now, obviously, you have a lot of partners for Lilligant. But again, the way I wanted to play today was with its little buddies, these little basics, the Maractus and the Budew, the two most annoying basic grass Pokemon within the format. We even have another annoying grass Pokemon in the deck in the form of an Espathra EX also. It's just trying to be an annoying little Lilligant deck here. Now, of course, we all know Budew is one of everyone's favorite cards right now. Itchy Pollen, item locks the opponent for no energy. Budew is a grass type, so we could make it do more damage with the help of Lilligant. If we have 2 Lilligant in play, all of a sudden Itchy Pollen does 50 damage for 0 energy. And then Maractus has Corner, which for 1 energy gets to retreat lock the opponent for 20 damage. This is nice because some decks right now, and even most decks to be honest, don't really respect the retreat lock, especially as we want to spam it within this deck. We play 4 counter catchers, so we really get to lean into Corner, and then you got the ability Exploding Needles. When the Maractus gets knocked out, the attacking Pokemon takes 6 damage counters, which is pretty nice to set up damage later on. And then, like I said, we got the Espathra deck. I wanted to have a little bit more firepower, and I think Espathra was a cool option to play within the deck here. It can come up in different matchups, like against some big basic decks, and Psyball can actually hit some pretty high numbers when you have all these different Lilligants in play boosting your damage. Kind of want to play more of these, to be honest with you, but for what we got, I think the deck is pretty cool, and we got a lot of grass Pokemon in the deck. We can lean into using Bug Catching Set as a way to get our Pokemon into play, which is actually really sweet, so we don't have to play as many Ultra Balls, which is kind of cool to help set up our deck. Now, before we get in the video, if y'all are new here to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. We're on the road to potentially either 77K now or still 76K, but if you want to help me reach the next goal, the main goal, 80K subs, make sure to subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and all that good stuff. Help boost the video in the algorithm. I'd really appreciate that. Also, I've noticed my videos haven't been doing as well, but if you want to help the channel out, it would be greatly appreciated. It goes a long way. So yeah, the deck is really interesting. I am still playing a Munkidori because Monkey's pretty broken. There are still going to be situations where you try to trap them with Maractus and they can attack you. Like if you trap like a Squawkabilly or something, they can sometimes still attack you with the Pokemon, and then you can Munkidori the damage off to get more damage on the board. You got Bloodmoon, just a great way to clean up in the late game. Some matchups, you just kind of need Bloodmoon, and Bloodmoon isn't that bad to use when you're putting damage on the board with Maractus' ability. Sometimes the attacker that KOs the Maractus is what you can kill with Bloodmoon at the end of the game. And then the ace spec, we got Unfair Stamp. Seems pretty good when you're retreat locking and item locking your opponent for quite a bit of damage in this deck. Now, also, before we get the video, big shout out to the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. If you're getting any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, make sure to get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking to get any Journey Together code still, or any older set, IRL singles, product, anything like that, make sure to get them over at Card Cavern. You can get Card Cavern at the checkout. Use my discount code LittleDarkFury. Get yourself a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel. Have yourself fun and up our Card Cavern. So big shout out to the sponsor Card Cavern. Check them out. Link will be down below. And shout out to the second sponsor down below too, TC Evolutions. You want to go get any of the awesome product they sell on their website. Their dice, damage counters, ability markers. Great product to use when playing IRL Pokemon TCG Tabletop. Check them out down below, and also use code LittleDarkFury for a 10% discount on your purchase. So shout out the 2 sponsors. Link will be down below. And down below, I also have my second YouTube channel linked. I upload a lot more competitive focused content over there. Just did a couple videos talking about Atlanta Regionals this past week over there. And I looked at some brand new Destined Rivals cards, which look to be very good for the game. So yeah, here is the full deck list view. Just playing a lot of supporters, 4 Arven, 4 Iono, 2 Morty, 2 Research, 3 Pokégear, just heavy ways to find supporters. There's no Dronge in the deck, right? So might as well play it. Got 4 Bug Catching Set, like I said. Great way to find your Pokemon. 4 Counter Catcher, as Counter Catcher Budew, Counter Catcher Maractus is a pretty good combo within this deck. Some other stuff I want to talk about real quick. I am playing a Devo and a Luxurious Cape. I guess these cards might stand out a little bit. The reason why we're playing Cape, caping your Budew is pretty funny. There's a reason why Andrew Hedrick played a Luxurious Cape in his Strike-Up-Pull deck. So we're going to play the Luxurious Cape also to make our Budew super tanky. A Budew with 130 HP doing like potentially 70 to 50 damage a turn is kind of diabolical. And I got Devo to give us a bit more of a fighting chance. I mean, at the end of the day, another reason why this is Bad Deck Friday, this deck probably doesn't do very good against Strike-Up-Pull, obviously, because they have Dusknoir, they have Phantom Dive. Not good for this deck. So I'm going to put a Devo in the deck to give us a bit of a fighting chance against Dragapult. Probably still not beating it, but whatever, man. We're playing a Rogue deck. Rogue decks just can't beat Dragapult. It is what it is, man. It's just another format with Drago basically just being gatekeeping all those single price decks. But yeah, just had to play the Devo. I guess against Dragapult, you try to use Espathra and get Monkey out as fast as possible. I still want to play multiple of these. Like a 2-2 line of Espathra is probably better than a 1-1 line, in all honesty. But I'm excited to show off this deck for Bad Deck Friday. And if you have any other ideas for Lilligant, let me know in the comment section below. There's a lot of possibilities for this card. So let me know. Now let's get into some matches now with the deck. And my opponent's got a Munkidori. We hit Hydreigon. Yo, that's scary. Well, actually, is it scary? We have grass types. Maybe not scary. I don't know. Huh. We have Devo. The scary thing is actually Obsidian. And the Munkidori, actually, is kind of annoying. Okay, Flittle's good. I probably should have checked to see if I had a Espathra first before I bench that, actually. Yeah, it's in there. Do we have Unfair Stamp and Cape? Yep. Probably get a Bug Catching Set first. I may just Earthen Vessel, though, to be honest. Just chill. Just start doing corner. Trapping the Munkidori isn't terrible here. We could Itchy Pollen them. So the Munkidori is, like, so annoying, though. If I go Itchy Pollen, they're just going to knock me out. I'd almost rather just corner. I don't know. Maybe we... Yeah, you know, I'll go Itchy Pollen. Screw it. Let's play this. Could hold the hand. I think I'm just going to take this and just guarantee the Espathra for next turn. Seems fine with me. I'm getting Cape here. Yo, Cape Budew? Yo, I'm down. I think it's fine. Don't have an Earthen Vessel, though. Probably just take, like, another Poffin. And get another Petilil out. I just get 2 Petilils, to be honest. Screw it. I'm going with this Espathra, I think. I could Budew more, but yeah, it's fine. We'll escape our Budew and then Itchy Pollen for 10 damage. They can't knock me out. They can confuse me, though. But then again, we can go in with this Espathra. Espathra's really good in this matchup, actually. The more I think about it. Because we can actually hit really hard. Not only hitting them for weakness, but also preventing them from being able to do Obsidian. They need a 5 energy Obsidian. Yo, that ain't happening. I am scared of Obsidian, though. It is very terrifying. There's a world where maybe I should have caped up like a Petilil or Lilligant just to protect it from getting KO'd by Hydreigon. Is Maractus' ability in the active? Yes, okay. I was like, if Maractus gets KO'd on the bench with the ability, it's kind of broken, but no, it's only the active. Bracius. What does that do? Draw extra? Okay, sure. Alright, if they get a Dark Energy here, it's kind of annoying. No Dark. They are going to be able to Mind Bend me, though. I do want to get my Munkidori in play, actually, now, too. So now there's damage on the board for that, I guess. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, we need... Wrong energy. Damn it, I did not get the energy I needed. F. That sucks. If I flip to attack, I might get KO'd. Damn. It's gonna corner them, I guess. That sucks. That was a pretty bad whiff, not gonna lie. It's corner for 60. It's kind of annoying now, because now if they do get a Dark Energy, they can attach and start Adrenabrating. We can get another guy down next turn, though. We are able to knock this out. There's Candy Hydreigon, yes. This is why I didn't want to break Budew, but, like, Mind Bend's broken. Maybe I should have just let them kill the Budew, to be honest. All right, research. It's a row 6 Machinations. That's an annoying card. Good thing that's in the discard pile now. Another Munkidori. What? Why do they have so many monkeys, bro? Not the monkeys. Well, the monkeys are so bad. I need to get my monkey in play, but yeah, kind of griefed. I touched dark. What's our top deck? Already burned my Switch, which sucks. We can Itchy Pollen for the KO, which would be optimal here, I think. If I can find Arven. There we go. Board should be in there, right? Yeah. I think board's not in. Yeah, okay, good. I was like making sure it was in prized. Let's get another Bug Catching set so I can get things set up here. There we go. Get another Lilligant down. Bro's got the army of Lilligants in play. What are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? They can trap a Lilligant, which is like kind of annoying. All right. Itchy Pollen. Knock out the Munkidori. We can actually Itchy Pollen kill their dinos even if they keep benching them. We still need to find an energy for Espathra. So hopefully we can do that next turn off this research or something. They can obviously kill me here, take 2 prizes. We can go Unfair Stamp. And then ideally we just knock them out this Espathra. I mean, we have triple Lilligant in play. That feels really good. Oh, can they Obsidian me this turn? Dude, no. Do they just have it like that? Bro. Oh, no. Do they have the Obsidian? Don't do it, please. They're going to wipe out a ton of my Pokemon. Okay, thank God. No Obsidian. What are they milling? Psychic Energy. Okay. No, this is fine. It's all good, man. It's not all good, but... What's our top deck? Petilil. Okay. I'm going to leave a bench spot open for Monkey. I think I just Unfair Stamp. I don't know. I don't want to do anything else. I guess I could have Pokégear for Arven. Alright, thank heavens we got the Psychic Energy. We'll just knock him out. 420 damage. That is so dank. Yo, broken Espathra Lilligant combo. Yo, that's crazy. Alright, what's our 2 prizes? Devo, Earthen Vessel, finally. We got that online. My opponent has a single Munkidori in play. Let's see what they can do with this. Can this one Munkidori bail them out? Let's find out. Unfair Stamp, knockout this Espathra is pretty good. Do they have an out? Let's see. Do they have a Dino? We don't have Counter Catcher anymore, so we can't chase their little dinos at this point. But it's fine. Espathra can't really get KO'd very easily. Hydreigon just doesn't do enough damage. So this Espathra should just carry us throughout the rest of the game. And it looks like my opponent may have conceded on me here. They are taking a second to make an action, so I assume they... I think I just stamped them into oblivion. The Stamp Espathra KO on the Hydreigon might have put in so much work. My opponent just decided to dip here. So that's good. I assume they just didn't draw anything. Okay. I think if I attach, I win, right? No, I just have game anyways. Jeez, yo, I didn't even bother doing the math there. That's crazy, bro. Espathra Lilligant's kind of broken. What the heck? That was bear damage. 120 damage for 1 energy on an Espathra EX is insane. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, we hit Raging Bolt. This matchup should be okay. I don't know how many switches they play, but there is a lot of value in just spamming Maractus. Okay, we'll see what happens. Our starting hand is fine. Looking for probably a Pokégear to give me an Arven here. The question is, do I use Espathra? Because, like, technically it's okay, but I don't even know if it's necessary, because I don't know if my opponent's ever going to be in a situation where we're going to be able to knock anything out with Espathra. Like, I know we can buff its damage, but I don't know. The Ostrich doesn't seem very good. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I might look to use it, but also maybe not putting a 2-5 down is optimal. I feel like I just want to beat them down with Budew and Maractus, to be honest with you. And then clean up with Bear. Trapping Squawk could be kind of cool, too. Well, the Flittle is indeed in the deck. Maractus in there. Do we have Unfair Stamp? We do not. That sucks. It's kind of annoying we prize that. Let's get these 2. I'm gonna Nest Ball for... Low-key. Kind of like... I actually kind of like the idea of Munkidori in this matchup as an attacker. Just to mind bend. Just... If our game plan is to make him run out of switches, there's a lot of value in that. I got nothing out the Pokégear, damn it. I wanted to get Arven there so I could retreat with Rescue Board or something. I wanted to put energy on Monkey. So we'll have to settle for Itchy Pollen. We don't really need the Munkidori. Actually, no, the Munkidori is good. Because if my opponent tries to, like, motivate my Maractus. Because I feel like Squawk is one of the Pokemon we're going to try to trap in this match. I don't know their switch count. We'll find out how many switches they run. Not sure what their switch counts look like, though. Speaking of which, do they have it? Because if they're playing Latias, they don't really play a lot of switch. Ooh, an Iono. There goes one of my Lilligants. I needed that. What do we got? Yeah, that works. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to... I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's like, is Espathra really good in this match? But I actually don't even know if we need it. Like, I'm trying to think about any chances where it ever comes up. I don't know if it will come up. I'm not sure. I'm not too certain about the Espathra. I mean, it could be okay, I guess. I don't know. Can't really think of any... Because, like, it just doesn't do enough damage against Raging Bolt. The problem is Raging Bolt discards the energy on the active. Alright, this is a good time to hit him with Maractus. Okay, we're looking for another Lilligant. Nope. Got Dark for Monkey, though, next turn, which is good. Let's corner them. We're going to force them to have to burn their switches. Because, like, Raging Bolt usually plays, like, 1 to 2 switching cards. Maybe even just 1 if they have a Latias, which they can't really use with Maractus. Kind of broken. And before they have a Turo. They haven't found any Owls yet. They do play Hoot Hoot, but they haven't seen a Hoot Hoot yet, so that's good. Prime Catcher. What are they killing? Lilligant or Monkey? It's one of the two. It's probably going to be Lilligant, unfortunately. Yeah, that's fine. Not the end of the world. They have to go to 2 energy. Good luck. Hopefully draw Lilligant here. So I'm probably going to have to counter Catcher again. So that's 1 switching card down. That's like one of the better switching cards they could waste early on anyways. Like, I'd rather them use the Prime Catcher now than later in the game. So that's actually not bad. It's good for us. That's pretty good. What do they got, though? Sada. I think the play is to just Arven for counter catcher, right? Just bring in the Squawk. We're just going to keep bringing this thing in over and over again. And then we can trap Fez next, which is a bit harder to trap because its attack can actually take prizes, but still. And then ideally, we're just going to trap their 2 liabilities and then just try to Bloodmoon Raging Bolt for game or something. We'll see. We can use Monkey to get some damage on them, which is good too. So, we have lines. It sucks we got a prize Unfair Stamp, though, like I said. That would have been a pretty good card out in this matchup. Okay. Lilligant top deck would go hard. No, another Maractus? I will take it. I do need that. Let me just play this real quick. Yep. Let's make sure we have counter catchers in the deck. Do I really need... Yeah, I think I should still get another Lilligant down. I'm like thinking, like, is it better just to bench second Maractus? No, I think I definitely want another Lilligant here. Just bring in this guy again and trap it. We'll see if they have a switch. The problem is I need more energy for Maractus, though. So we have to find more energy soon. Because they do have another switch. I mean, they have to just draw into the switch, though. If they have a switch in their deck, they have to draw into it here. They have no Owl. They can't search for it. They just have to have it in their hand. Hopefully they don't. And if they attack with Motivate... Motivate's not even bad because, like, they can put more energy in play, which is actually good. Motivate to the Pheasantipity. Because that's going to be my next Maractus trap target. Ideally, they bench more liabilities, too. Like another 2-prizer, like another, like, Latias or something, or just something. Like I said, if they have a switch in their deck and they just draw into it, skill diff, I guess. Night Stretcher. Probably getting back grass energy for another Teal Dance. Yep. If they motivate to the Fez, it's actually not a terrible idea. I don't know if they... I don't know if they're going to see that far ahead, though, right? I don't even know if they're going to do Motivate because they're putting energy back in their hand anyway from the discard. But that's probably the smartest play they could make, right? Motivate to the Pheasantipity. Knowing the Squawk's probably dead, you can just build this guy up. And then I'm like, all right, boom. Pretty good. Because, yeah, we're looking to trap Fez next. They could have a Jamming Tower, which is awkward. They could, like, Jamming Tower, get rid of the Area 0. They're attaching a Squawk. I want them to attack me so I can Munkidori the damage off. Am I Ionoing here? That's actually the question. Do I want to play Iono? There's Ultra Ball. I'm assuming they're going to get a Hoot Hoot. Another Area 0 discarded. They have a Briar? Oof. That's actually kind of annoying. That might make a difference. Crap. Because I don't know if I'm going to have to probably stay on a 2-price trade. Yeah, Briar might actually lose me the game. I have to be careful for that. They do have Hoot Hoot. Okay. There's obviously an Owl in their hand. We can trap Noctowl, too. It's not as good to trap because it's a 1-prizer, but I can trap it. All right, are they going to motivate here? They are going to motivate. Free damage. Let's see, we top deck. Bug Catching Set. Let's just put 20 on to... Probably, like... I'm going to hit a Raging Bolt so I can bear it just in case. Do I even... Honestly, I don't even know if I want a Lilligant. Well, they might have a switch, right? No, I should probably still put a Lilligant down. It's going to corner. Maybe should have went Morty there, to be honest. I don't want to discard anything in the hand, though, so I'm just going to chill. The reason I didn't really want to put Lilligant down is because I actually want to knock out the Squawk. I don't want to knock out Squawk, but they're probably, like... My opponent's just not going to give... They're not going to attack into Maractus. This is, like, my logic. Because, like, my opponent doesn't need to attack Maractus here. Because I'm like, if I keep doing 20 damage and they keep motivating me, Munkidori can keep spreading damage, but I actually don't want them to do that. They're not going to do that. They're just not going to motivate. Like, my opponent doesn't need... They don't have to just walk in to motivate randomly, you know what I mean? So... But killing the Squawk is pretty good. There's Latias. Okay, there we go. Now there's a third target for me to trap. That's even better than Fez, because Latias can't attack. Are they going to motivate me again? Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I don't put Lilligant down, eventually they're just not going to motivate. And it's like, okay, the monkey's doing nothing effectively. The monkey punishes them for trying to attack me. All right, Ultra Ball. There's the Owl. Do they have a switch? Or was their only switching card the Prime Catcher because they have the Latias? We're going to find out. The third Sada discard. That's really good. They're running out of Sadas. Baby Bolt. Sure. I want to keep my switching notes, too, just in case Lilligant gets trapped. There's Owl, so they do have the Noctowl. That was a pretty good hand. But do they have a switch? That's the question. Do they have a random switch? I'm assuming they play one switch, but can they fit a switch? Can they fit a switch in their deck? Let's see. They're taking a second. They could be getting Switch plus Mystery Card. They are down a lot of their supporters, which is also good. They probably play a PAL bad, though, so... Unfortunately, we're going to see the return of some of them. I don't know. If they ever try to go get back Briar, I might just try to look to trap Noctowl, I guess. Okay, they get Boss, Earthen Vessel. So they don't have a Switch. Good knowledge. It could be prized, but still. What are they Earthing Vesseling away? The Baby Bolt? Sure. Baby Bolt's kind of annoying. They could, like, trap Lilligant and then, like, snipe my bench. Okay. They're gonna boss my Lilligant, probably, I'm assuming. Have they even played a supporter? I haven't... No, their turns lasted forever. They haven't played a supporter yet, right? No, they haven't. You're gonna trap Lilligant. So the downside about Lilligant, bro, that 2 retreat cost is so bad. Who gave bro a 2 retreat cost? It's fine. They have to waste like Gus for no reason. It's pretty good. It's like, I got Switch in hand, bro. It's all good. So I didn't want to play the Morty, because I didn't want to get rid of anything. Because like every card is pretty important. Get Morty next turn, though, I guess, which is good. Like, I don't know if they play Palpad, but I don't know. They're not going to be able to find it. Their one card is a dead card, I think, so it's like fine. Are they going to attack? They are. Yo, they're putting more damage on the board. Crazy. Thank you for attacking. All right, what do we draw? The gear. Okay. How many Ionos have we played? 1. Let's get rid of Pokégear. Nice big fat hand. Let's go. Can Monkey here. We can knock the active out. We can wait to do that. Maybe I should have waited a Monkey then, because I could have killed the active. That might have been the correct play, actually. Put damage here. Did I just kill the active? I don't see a reason not to. Knockout, yeah. I don't see a reason not to kill them. They do get flip the script. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to give them Fez. That's fine. I want to take a prize, so... But I guess now I can't go Maractus Countercatcher. We can just Itchy Pollen, though. It's fine. There's Unfair Stamp. Let's go. Good prize. You can also... Yeah, I can't really Maractus anyways. I have no energy in my hands. It doesn't really make a difference. But I can't Maractus again. I have to wait to go after Latias. This is where, like, we can just hit them with an Itchy Pollen or something. This is where maybe having a Espathra in play would have been good, because this guy would have had damage on it by now, but I didn't expect them to actually keep attacking me. The fact that they keep using their attack is interesting, because I'm just like, alright, free Munkidori damage, don't mind if I do. This deck maybe needs a Lana's A, to be honest. Getting back energy is kind of important. I get some Hoot Hoot. Do I even want an Unfair Stamp? No, they get a Koraidon, alright. Do I even want an Unfair Stamp is the question. Not sure. Maybe? I don't see a reason not to Unfair Stamp. We can wait to play it. Okay, what are they doing? They can kill me. Get rid of 2 energy, knock me out, and then we can trap the Latias, hopefully, with corner soon. But I think Budew's pretty chill here. There might come a point in the game where Budew can also trap something if they just run out of resources and they can't move anymore. I'm going to take a nice big fat 5 damage here. That could be relevant. If they were to play... Or 6 damage, sorry, not 5. I don't... Exploding Needles is 6. Crazy. Could also 2-shot them with Budew, which is pretty cool, too. Maybe we can, like, knock this thing out eventually with, like, Budew stuff. Let's see where we draw. The research. Okay, so we'll bench that. Doing 50. I think I just... Night Stretcher with this Arven. Just want to get an energy on Maractus here. Could go Munkidori this turn and confuse them, but they just... Yeah, the Latias in play, it's not a really good idea. Just itchy Pollen, and then next turn we can go Counter Catcher, Trap Latias. We just need to deal with this Bolt. I think it's looking pretty good right now. We can Unfair Stamp, knock out the... I mean, that's even if they have an energy. They got rid of 2 on the active, which is strange. Do they even have the energy? They can't retrieval for it. Maybe they didn't expect me to do Budew. Maybe they were thinking I was going to Maractus them again or something. I don't know. They're down 3 Sodas. I mean, there is a chance they actually can attack here, which would be hilarious. Because then I can hit them again with Itchy Pollen. They might have misplayed pretty badly by not removing energy off the Teal Masks, which is probably where they should have removed the energy. They got rid of the energy in the active, which, yeah, this could punish them pretty badly if they can't attack again. It's kind of crazy. No? Okay, they had a Soda. That's their last Soda. They're out of Sodas now. It's pretty good. They are officially out of Sodas. We can go Unfair Stamp, Trap Latias with Corner, and we will see if that can carry us to a victory. Let's see. Because we have to kill the Latias, and then, like, Bloodmoon can clean up, I think. That's essentially the game plan. And this Raging Bolt's pretty heavily damaged, too, which is good. Can Maractus kill the Raging Bolt? 90 HP. No. It'd be funny if it did. All right, so yeah, we're just going to go bring in Latias here. Unfair Stamp, Counter Catcher, and see where it takes us. Iono top deck, broken. All right, so Counter Catcher up Latias. I think I'm just going to... Do I want to thin a Flittle? Or do I want to Ultra Ball away Espathra? I might actually use this, to be honest, the more I think about it. It's more like kind of nice to have. You could just stamp. Ultra Ball was okay to play there just to thin, but I don't know. It's just Unfair Stamp. Okay, cool. I'll just hit him for 60, I guess. Not much more to do. Let's see if they can get out of this Maractus lock. They can't attack me. So there's no way they can, like attack with Latias, like how they did with Squawks. So I would appreciate the Munkidori damage, but this is fine. Night Stretcher, sure. Do they have a switching card? What are they getting back with Night Stretcher here? Because they could have a switch. It could have been prized, right? We don't know that. We don't know what their list looks like. They're now also out of Sodas, which is pretty big. Like, I'm at a point where we could win the game with Bear, and they can't deal with it. Especially an Iono Bear play or something. I don't know. We'll see what they got. Iono Bear Counter Catcher is something we could look for at some point. Kill the Fez if they run out of energy. They could Bravery Charm the other Raging Bull and try to use that. But this is where the Maractus Exploding Needles will be pretty good to have. They got nothing, bro. We're chilling. Let's play this to thin. Hit him with the corner. We almost have game. Just a couple more turns of corner. Latias gets knocked out, and then we can just KO for game, hopefully with Bloodmoon Ursaluna if all goes well. Just have to clean up with the Bear, folks. Just have to clean up with Bear. What do they have left? 4 Sodas. There's a Retrieval. They're down the boss. They could have 2 boss. Trapping my Lilligant is annoying because we have to Arven for Rescue Board and retreat it. It's like, I don't really want to do that, but gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Because they seem to be digging for something. I don't know. Like, are they digging for something, or are they just, like, drawing cards to draw cards? Because why not, right? Let's see. I mean, with the 11-card deck, I mean, if they do have that switch off the prizes, it could be found pretty easily with the thin deck. But nope. It's on their turn of corner. Let's see if they can move Latias. It's kind of annoying if they do, because I can't Maractus, but I could just go counter catcher Itchy Pollen knockout. It's like, all right, that's pretty good too. Let's see, what do they got? I have game in hand, so if my opponent knocks out Maractus after we kill this Latias, we can go Ultra Ball for Bloodmoon, knock out Latias, win the game. Bloodmoon's in there though, right? I'm just making sure, actually. Even if it's not in the deck, this guy can get knocked out with like double Buddy or something. Just a pass again. Yeah, it's in there. Just making sure. Let's knock him out. Could bench the bear, to be honest. It might not have been a bad idea, but I don't know. Because, like, I don't think they have 2 Iono. I think we'll be fine. Let's just knock him out and take our prize. Actually, ooh, maybe I should have went Rescue Board and Budewed the Latias. That actually was probably better, was to Budew the Latias, but it is what it is. So I don't think there's really any items left I'm too scared of regardless. I just stayed in the match. Maybe it was correct to do that. Can they win this turn with Briar is the question. I don't think so. They can't win with Briar here. They wrote a Teal Mask. But like I said, I don't think they can Briar for game. There's the Bravery Charm, but it goes on the Teal Mask Ogre Pawn. And they just knock me out, and that's going to be GG's, because they're going to take 6 damage, so the Bravery Charm is essentially negated. It's pretty good. And then we just come in with a Blood Moon, knock out the Teal Mask, and that is all she wrote, folks. Cool stuff. Interesting matchup. But, yeah, this is a deck we can punish for not having a lot of switching cards, so it's pretty good. Bench that, retreat, and Blood Moon for game. GG's. There it is. Long game, but we got there. The power of Lilligant, Maractus, Budew, the baby grass duo carries us to a victory. Let's go. Cool stuff. Pretty insane matchup, but again, punish them. They didn't have a lot of switching cards. They had that 1 Prime Catcher, and that's about it. We had Gholdengo. They're playing the 50 HP gimme. Yo, free food. Because, like, if we don't price Devo, we have some devious plays we can make. Budew's also good depending on how their energy is spread out. Yeah. Budew counter catcher is really good in this matchup. Also, if they bench like liabilities, we can trap. Yo, no basic? Rip the Donk Dream. Do we want Espathra? So, Espathra is weird. It does provide that it needs some for 200, but he's just not a good attacker. I think I'd rather just use Munkidori at that point. I'm just going to get double Petilil, and then I'm going to Arven for Pokégear. Unfair Stamps in their Devo. Okay, good. I'm just going to probably wait to Bug Catching Set. Hit him with an Itch. Hope that they don't have Gholdengo knockout. Yeah, let's Itchy Pollen and see what happens. Let's wait a turn to Bug Catching Set so I can do more thinning. Do they have the metal? We did Itchy Pollen them, so let's see. They got coin bonus here for 2. Is there a metal energy and an energy in their hand to knock out my Budew? There is, of course. Wow, broken deck, bro. Crazy. What the heck? That sucks. Okay, they bench Fez, so that's good. That's an easy Pokemon to trap. The problem is this deck plays Switch and Turo. But, I don't know. We'll figure something out. I think we just have to try to win with Devo. Oh, they don't have an energy. Yo, broken. Never mind. All right, Bug Catching Set. There's a Lilligant. We can hit a little bit harder. We're still doing 0 damage. Broken. All right, double gear. There's an Iono. Okay, good. Is it better to Iono or do anything else? Probably just an Iono, right? Yeah, I'm thinking Iono's fine here. Okay, what do we got? I'm looking for another Lilligant because I can actually do damage if we get Lilligant. We got Lilligant, okay. But I don't really want to get rid of anything in this hand, though. It's kind of concerning, actually. Am I really using Espathra in this matchup? It doesn't seem great. I think I'm just going to Itchy Pollen. So I need Maractus probably to go after Fez. I don't know. Maybe I could have got Luxurious Cape off the Arven and then attached it to Budew. I'm not sure. Could have been okay. The fact they're playing the 50 HP gimmies is very, very good for us, though. Very good for us. Okay, they have an Arven. They might just go TM Evo here, which I'm fine with. We could draw some cards with Morty. Seems okay. And if I was playing Frostlass, I would probably rather put Flittle down, but yeah, we're not playing against Frostlass. I don't think the Flittle's very necessary. If they put 4 Gholdengos in play, there is a good chance that we can make them overextend their energy attachments and then trap the right Gholdengo. I am scared of Turo and Switch, but it's fine because we have outs. It's all good. We can trap that Fez at some point with Maractus. I think basically we want to try to win with Devo if we can. I don't know. Devo, put some damage on the Gholdengos to knock him out with Bear even. That's why I want another Lilligant, because then I can actually do damage with Budew, which is actually pretty good. Hitting Gholdengo for like even 20 damage with Itchy Pollen is not even that bad. Okay, what's our top deck? Nice. Let's go. So now we can actually do damage. Insane. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of that. I don't really care about the Espathra. I could be wrong. But let's get that down. Do this to thin, and then... Best play I got is Itchy Pollen for 20. They could get Monkey in play, which is a little scary too, I guess. Honestly, I maybe should put the Cape on the Budew. I'm thinking I should probably put Cape on Budew here. Nah, but, I mean, they have 3 Cheese in play. They have Cypher in hands. Probably, yeah, I don't know about that, actually. It's better to put Cape on at the end of the game, I think. That's maybe what I'm going to look to do. We have a game plan where we make them extend their energy. We can maybe Cape at the end. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's a scary matchup, but it's really good they're playing the gimme with 50 HP. It just makes it super easy to win with Devo. Rain kind of sucks, though. It's not also ideal. We don't have a supporter for next turn. They have the knockout, obviously. So let's see what we can do. Am I going Budew or Maractus? Probably got to be Maractus, right? I could Budew them here and then countercatch Maractus a Gholdengo up next turn. We can spread our damage out and then go for the Devo. They have that Munkidori, though. It just completely gets negated. It's a little spooky. Nice. I did need that. Like, do I just go after the Fez now? Okay, screw it. I'm just going to after Fez. I'm just going to, yeah. I'm just going to go after the Fez, YOLO. At this rate, I'm going for it. Okay. Am I ever playing the Luxurious Cape? I'm, like, thinking about it more. I'm like, do I really want to put this thing into play? It's better at the end of the game. And they'll attach it, YOLO. I think it's fine. I'll just stamp him here and hope this Fez can't move. They could have a switch, but that's fine. Another counter catcher. No Maractus for next turn, though. So we have the Night Stretcher, I guess. Might work. Corner for 60. All right, let's see what they got. They can play their items now, but they still have a very thick deck. You never know. They could draw really poorly here off the Unfair Stamp. They have triple cheese, but we'll see what they're able to do. I doubt this will happen. It's better if they go in. This is why I want to counter catch a Gholdengo and trap it, because I want them to take 50 damage from the exploding needles. Or 60. I keep thinking it's 50 to 60. It's just not easy to do in this situation. It's just a hard matchup, I think. Honestly, the more I think about it. The only saving grace is that we can maybe win with a Devo because they play the 50 HP Gimme Ghoul, which is optimal in this situation for us, but I don't know. You know what? Maybe I should try to get triple Lilligant out. We did prize our other Petilils, but if I can, we could actually Pollen for 50. No, we'd only be doing 40. I'm trolling. My math is way off. Never mind. It doesn't work. Crap. Energy on Fez. They can build up Cruel Arrow, which is a little scary, but they're only really killing my Budew, though. No, they're playing Dunsparce. Okay. I can't trap that. Yeah, I think Devo's the best bet we have to win this game. Okay. Don't think I do anything except for corner. I don't know if I prized my monkey. Kind of forget. I could have popped and checked. Maybe I should. I probably should check to see if I had monkey in the deck. Because if they start doing Cruel Arrow, we can get monkey online. Monkey's actually really good in this matchup, especially because we can use Devo. I don't think I'm winning this game without Devo, so I actually kind of want them to do Cruel Arrow. They're going to kill the Budew, though, with the 30 on it, though. That's a little concerning, actually. They could have Turo here. You never know. They haven't played a Cypher yet, which is interesting. I have not yet seen a Cypher Maniac. Ironically, I wish I played Lightning Energy in this deck over Psychic Energy. Because like, the Lavencia actually could have worked for us. But we have to play Psychic for the Espathra. I don't know. Maybe I do want to use Espathra. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, maybe we should be using Espathra in this matchup. Yeah, they're going to kill the Budew. Ah, damn it. If I can get Munkidori, we have a good chance of winning this, I think. But this stupid Budew's just stuck. So I wonder if I just counter catcher. I think I'm just going to keep attacking. Maybe my opponent doesn't kill Budew on the bench. Maybe they hit the Budew with the 130 on it. And then I can go Munkidori here. Let's see if they take the prize or if they just put damage on. I want them to put damage on the board. That's ideal. Because, yeah, if we have Monkey, which I can't remember if we do, but if we have Monkey, we can actually use Monkey to set up Dengos to be Devoed. Because I think our win con is 100% going to be Team Devo. I don't know if we have another win con other than Team Devo. So hopefully they don't kill the Budew. Hopefully they just put damage on the board. Kind of wish my board wasn't Budew now. For ball, that's going to get done. Or they get another Dengo. Let's see. The Dun, yeah. So I can't ever trap the Dunsparce, obviously, because of its ability. It's fine, though. Please do not take out my Budew. I really, really don't want them to kill Budew. I really hope they don't do that. If they put damage on the board, we can not only kill the Fez, we can set up Monkey damage, which is, like, pretty insane in this situation. Oh, they do play Munkidori. No. That's not good. But we could trap their Munkidori, though. Maybe it's okay. It's kind of scary, though. Okay. Kind of glad I have the cape on now, actually. Especially if they take up this 30 HP Budew. The Monkey's not as scary if they do that. Interesting. Where are they going to hit with this damage? Budew? They are going to hit the Budew. Okay. Again, I can't remember if we prized Monkey or not. I wasn't really paying attention. Please be in the deck, buddy. There's Devo. It's going to play this. Yes. Okay, good. Would you have Vessel, though, is the question. Where to find out? Okay, good. I was like, if Vessel's prized, we might be cooked. A bear in there, too, which is good. Most of the squad's in there. We can kill the active, and then we'll put 30 on to this guy, I think. No, Maractus, kill the Fez. Killing the Fez is pretty good, because now we just need to deal with a couple more. Yeah, it just means we need less prizes to win. Now if we wipe out all their Dengos, we just win the game. All right, good prizes one time. Not bad. Psychic Energy's okay. I need more supporters. But we kind of have everything right now. It's not the end of the world. Could get Iono'd, which could be a little scary. Because I think I'm going to probably just counter catcher trap the Monkey. I think that's going to be my play. Counter catcher trap Monkey. There's the energy. It's a little annoying, but if we can kill this thing, it's pretty good. And I kind of want to look to do that. Just knock out Munkidori. Yeah, I kind of wish maybe we put Espathra down. I don't know. It's just not good. No, boss. No, they're taking out my Budew? That's not good. Now I have no more damage on the board. Dang. Well, let's see where they Adrenabrain. They're probably just gonna put on the Budew. They might actually take. Oh, they can take a 3-prize turn. What? Yeah, disgusting. Oh, I don't know about this. It's so bad. I think we just lose. Actually, yeah. They're gonna take a 2-prize turn here. There's no damage on the board. I can't de-evolve. Okay, I think we might be cooked, actually, folks. They can even mind bend my Maractus, which is terrible. Then I set up 2 Maractus. Okay, I think we might just lose. Maybe I should have leaned into Espathra in this matchup. The more I think about it, I'm starting to regret not leaning into Espathra. Because I think we're just going to get farmed here. I need an Iono counter catcher on this guy or something. Nah, we ain't winning this. This is pretty much... is probably game over. I can't really think of a win con. It had to be the Devo. We didn't get an Iono. Best play I got is to bring this guy in. And then Bug Catching Set. And then... Catch. It's not even a point against Espathra anymore. This guy has an energy on it. It's so bad. Alright, corner and pray, I guess. They still have their Switch and Turo, too. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. I can't think of a win con unless my opponent plays 0 Switch for some reason. If they have no Switch in the deck, maybe I can win. But I think it's just... yeah, I can't win this. We just kind of got cooked. Yeah. It's not good. Not good, not good. We don't have another counter catcher for now. I maybe should have Ultra Balled. Got no counter for next turn. They still have a good amount of energy. They play Levincia. I can't even, like, reliably Budew this. Yeah, I think it's just game over. I needed to basically just lean into Devo. I think that my only win con was to use TM Devo. That's just not going to work. I'll just scoop this up. I can't really win this. It's pretty impossible. Like, even if I go bear, KO the Gholdengo, they just KO the bear. Like, I get... If I had, like, Iono KO Gholdengo with bear, I maybe had a chance. But even then, I think it was just... I don't know. It was game over. The Munkidori, I can't beat that. It's a bad matchup. Even with the Devo, it just wasn't enough. There you go, folks. That is my Lilligant Budew Maractus Espathra deck, my Lilligant Toolbox deck, as you call it. It is basically just a worse Frostlass, which is why I turned this deck into Bad Deck Friday, but it is still really fun to play regardless, and Lilligant does have potential because its ability is really powerful in a vacuum. We just have to figure out the best partners. There's a lot of other ways to build Lilligant. There's Festivally, Torterra EX, so many different possibilities for Lilligant content. Definitely not going to be the last time you see Lilligant here on the channel. Not sure what I really changed about my list after playing it. I think it was fine. You could actually up the Espathra count. Espathra ended up being pretty cool, so maybe we want more of these. Espathra just could be pretty good in this deck, so maybe we want to play a 2-2 line of the Espathra. It could be optimal, but I really like the idea of just like Maractus, Budew chaining your opponent. We had some fun little matches in this video. Took it out with Gholdengo. Pretty tough match when they have Monkey Switch, Turo, and stuff. Not much I can really do about that. And Grass Resistance doesn't help either with that TM Devo. Maybe we could play like a 1-1 Frostlass. Maybe just split the difference. Because again, this deck is like a Wish version of Frostlass, essentially. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video on Bad Deck Friday Lilligant. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road now to, by the time this goes out, we may already be at 76K. And if we are, subscribe down below. How many we're reaching 77K or 80K. And check out the second channel if you want to get some more content from me too. Just uploaded a video looking at brand new Card Scarfield and all the Day 2 decks from Atlanta Regionals and my Atlanta Regionals tournament report with Gholdengo Sarah. Check that out down below. Check out the sponsors. Use code LDF. If you have any other ideas for Lilligant, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. Maybe we can make a video on it. Peace out.